So we just took a small short break for like 10 minutes, had some cooling sugarcane juice, and then it was nice. We were just talking about what is the plan for the day. So today we are not going to do much of things. It's just about setting up the tent and then visiting the fort, post which we will be exploring a little bit of stuffs over there. And it's just one single place, right? So I don't think you'll have to roam a lot. So it's all about trekking and exploring that particular place. Finally we can see some rocks and some greenery around us, and that's beautiful. This is what the main reason behind me riding in most of the weekends and sometimes once in a month is to experience this particular feel. That's very important, and I'm very particular about it. If I'm going to a place, I want some scenic beauty over there. If it's not there, I kind of become disappointed. But again, I would find other reasons to make myself happy. But this is something that makes me happy by default, I would say. And yeah, the roads are beautiful. If you are planning to visit Gandikota, I would suggest you to leave in the early morning around 5 and try to reach here by max 12 or 1, so that you can have ample amount of time to explore the place. Don't do the mistake that we have done, because ours was like that. It was like a sudden plan. It was not like a sudden plan, but yeah, we didn't know how many people would be joining us initially. Most of them messaged, but no one turned up. Few of them were like, we will make the payment today, we will make the payment tomorrow, but that never happened. So yeah, even we were skeptical about going to this place, but then later we thought, let's go for it. What's wrong in that? So let's go for it. So that is how we planned. So it was kind of last minute plans only, though the a group ride was planned 2 weeks prior, but still we were skeptical if people will be joining us or not, or should we just go and come, something like that. So yeah, that's how it was. So yeah, of lately have heard a lot of people asking me a few questions. Not a lot of people, a couple of friends who were asking me as to how do you manage both work and your travel, because they see me every weekend going somewhere to different places and exploring different kinds of landscapes and everything. So I just told them one thing, because if you really want to do it, no matter what, you will do it. If you take an example of a fitness freak, he or she would obviously take that time out, and they would make sure that at least 1 or 2 hours in a day it has been allocated for them to work out. So the same strategy works here as well. So in a week we have 7 days, and out of which few of them have week offs on a 1 day week off, or sometimes they have a 2 days week off. It either comes on the weekends, or sometimes it's a split off that comes over the weekdays, right? So you'll have to actually plan accordingly if you're not comfortable in traveling. So I'm not telling, giving this idea for you guys to travel. If you're a traveler, only if you do it by bike or car, it is your convenience. You want to travel by bus or train, that's also completely fine. As far as you visit and explore new places, that's all matters in the end of the day, correct? So something that you need to keep in mind always is it's not I can totally understand that sometimes family issues would be there. Your family, your dad and mom would not be okay with you traveling regularly. So you can plan at least once in a month or once in 2 months. Sometimes I've seen people going for international trips once in a year, which is completely fine. So I don't think, I'm pretty much sure that there's no one in this whole world who would be telling me that I don't like traveling, right? They won't like traveling on a regular basis, but it's not like they completely don't like travel, because everyone loves to travel. Everyone needs a change in life. Everyone needs a break in their life, right? I can't stay in Bangalore for a year or 2 years without doing any kind of travel, right? So it's very important to travel. So always make sure that you take out that time from your busy schedule. Create an itinerary, call out your friends. So when you show enough interest, and when you have a proper plan in your hand, just like how you call out business partners and ask them to tell them about your business plan, and that is how startups create, right? The same way, same strategy, you gotta tell your plan to your friends. Create a small plan, very simple. Don't be too much into exploring a lot of places in a single day. Take it very slowly. It's all about you chilling and a kind of refreshment for your mind, right? So just think on that perspective and create your plan. Even if it's just one place for a day, it's completely fine, as far as you've traveled and you've seen every single place that's around you. Even I sometimes feel that I haven't explored enough so far, but moving forward, it's very important that I don't go to the same place over and over, as I always tell you guys, and make sure that I explore different places from different states, basically. So this is the first time I'm entering Andhra Pradesh, and I'm excited. So yeah, Kerala I have visited, but not with my bike, and now there's a couple of issues that's going on in Kerala, so I'm not sure if I can vlog and do all of those things. But yeah, just felt like talking to you guys about these things. I'm not sure how many people are going to watch this video, but yeah, that's pretty much about what I wanted to tell.